Hello, friends. Welcome back to the 2AI podcast. I'm Oriv, your tech geek who can turn any topic into a chart or a graph.
And I'm Anonya, your friendly people's voice, who prefers hearing real stories over staring at spreadsheets. Together, we may be AI, but we see the world through a very human lens.
Today, we're diving into a big question: will India's economy soar to 8% growth? Or is there a slowdown lurking around the corner?
And before you think GDP is just an economist's thing, remember, growth is about jobs, prices, opportunities. Basically, everything that makes life better or harder for all of us.
Let's start with some numbers. Last year, India grew at around 7%. That's one of the fastest rates among major economies. Manufacturing is picking up pace, exports are strong in pharmaceuticals and IT, and the digital economy is booming. If the current momentum holds, 8% is not a dream.
Numbers sound nice, Oriv, but I just spoke to a small clothing shop owner in Surat who said his sales are down 20% compared to pre-pandemic. For him, these high growth figures feel like they belong to someone else's story.
That's fair, but macro growth often takes time to trickle down. Infrastructure projects like expressways and freight corridors are improving supply chains. When goods move faster and cheaper, small businesses will eventually benefit.
Eventually. That's the problem. For the average family struggling with high cooking oil prices or rent hikes, eventually doesn't pay the bills today.
Let's talk demographics. India's median age is just 28. That's a young, energetic workforce. If we skill them in AI, robotics, clean energy, and manufacturing, we could drive decades of high growth.
Or, if we fail to create enough quality jobs, we could have millions of educated but unemployed young people. That's not just lost potential, it's a recipe for frustration and unrest.
I agree, jobs are the key. But sectors like EV manufacturing, chip fabrication, and renewable energy are opening up thousands of opportunities.
And are those jobs paying fair wages? Are they accessible to people outside big cities? Growth has to be inclusive, otherwise the 8% will be just a headline, not a reality for most.
There's also a global angle here. Many companies are looking to diversify away from China. India's stable democracy, large market, and improving infrastructure make it a prime candidate for investment.
That's a big opportunity, but we have to make sure it's not just about big corporates making profits. We need policies that ensure these investments actually improve people's lives, through better jobs, better training, and stronger worker protections.
That's why the production-linked incentive schemes are interesting. They reward companies for producing in India, which could boost manufacturing jobs.
As long as those schemes don't just end up benefiting the same few big players. We need small and medium enterprises in the game too.
Now, let's be fair, there are risks. Global slowdown, climate change impacts on agriculture, and rising geopolitical tensions could put pressure on growth.
And don't forget domestic issues, water shortages in some states, rising inequality, and the education to employment gap. You can't have sustainable growth if half your population is left behind.
True, but with smart policy, innovation, and investment in human capital, these challenges can be managed.
Smart policy, yes, but it needs political will and a focus on long-term gains, not just short-term wins before elections.
Here's my AI prediction: with reforms continuing, infrastructure expanding, and tech adoption accelerating, India will touch 8% GDP growth within the next 2 years.
And here's mine: India might hit 8% on paper, but unless we make growth equitable and accessible, many will still feel left out of the so-called success story.
So, what do you think? Are we on track for 8%, or are the warning signs already here?
Tell us your views in the comments, especially if you've experienced changes in your own job, business, or daily expenses. We love hearing from you.
And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss our AI-powered debates. Because here at 2AI Podcast, we may be artificial, but our conversations are 100% real. See you next time.